Hey guys, so we are gathered here today to go over the current energies check-ins. We gotta reformulate that though. I mean, we can make it fit with that. Yeah. I should have started this in a different way. Like, attention, everyone. Uh, So yeah, if you got to this part, please keep watching for the next 2 minutes or so and then skip to your sign. The announcement that I made last week in last Friday's video about scammers being on the loose, apparently, they were ironically scamming or trying to scam people in the video I made about the comments being scammed. So that's not really smart, but I mean, I blocked them. Anyway, so if they try again, just listen to the video, because I've seen people kind of like, oh, do you offer readings? Okay, I'll email you, or you know, responding to them, which is a little bit ironic and a little bit absurd, because that was the video where I actually mentioned that those are scammers. So that means that a lot of you are not watching this intro, which is okay, it's fine. But for this purpose, I would advise you to just watch for a couple of minutes the beginning part of videos where we have announcements like these, because that would, you know, avoid a lot of unpleasant situations. So appreciate how 90% of you guys out there that commented and got those kind of replied with get the fuck out pretty much, because we know you're not, you know, Ali. So appreciate your tenacity in that and picking up on it, and for the ones that are bringing that to my attention, also appreciating that. And yeah, just for some reason they just, it's hard to stop them. YouTube doesn't have that policy where I can say, hey, these guys are bugging me, and I know it's because they create all sorts of different channels, and it's pretty hard to be stopped unless they go by the IP, or I don't know, whatever. YouTube doesn't really help with that, so I gotta be on top of it. Otherwise, I would have to close off the comment section altogether, which I don't want to be doing. So no, they will not have me do that. So yeah, just pay attention and don't fall for it. I don't offer private readings. It's written everywhere. It's spoken in a lot of the videos lately, and just be on the lookout out there. That's the only thing I can remind you of. And now you can skip to whatever if you don't want to listen to me, which I don't have much to talk about this week, sorry, but not much to stay and chat about. I know you like the dreams part, and I had another dream after the last one. Like, I think it was the next night actually, where that was a short one, but again a pretty cool one, where a Native American came and gave me a tiger. Yeah, a tiger. And it was cool because it didn't eat my dog and my cat, so I was happy about that. And it was actually, it felt very protective of them, of me, of, you know, felt very good. Yeah, that was about it. That's the whole dream. I told you I don't have much to say this time around. So yeah, it felt good. And then I don't remember, I don't recall a lot of other dreams. I know they happened, but I don't recall them as being so touching. But I think that's it. I think we are good to go. Really appreciating all of you. Sometimes I forget to mention that, and I hope it's understood that it's constant, the appreciation that I feel for each and every one of you, even for those who dislike this video before it's live. Or, you know, for those that don't like me, I like you, so I don't care. And for everyone, for all your emails, your everything that you're contributing, to keep this going, to keep me going, to sustain this energy, which I see this as a exchange of energy with you guys, which is beautiful. So yeah, thank you for any kind of way you're contributing. Don't feel guilty that you want to do more or less or whatever and you can't at this time, or you don't feel like you can at this time. It's enough that you're watching this video, and that's the energy exchange that I'm talking about, you know. So no need to be like, oh, I wish I could do more, or I wish I could. Just be grateful with what you can give in return to an energy that you receive, and not only with this, just with everything. My buddies are still here. They've been here all along. Yeah, and I think we're good to go, because as I said, I don't have much to say, and I already said enough. Blah, 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 here you go. I don't have much to say, but I'm gonna say this. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna start doing that more on Instagram. Hopefully I find the time through all of the craziness that's happening, which is good craziness. It's happy craziness for me, but it's a lot. That's okay. So we're good to go. Current energies check-ins. Gonna go through each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, water signs. Very short and to the point. Whatever comes out in the cards, in the first round of the cards, is going to stay that way. I'm not going to be clarifying anything, so I'm going to have to deal with reading what I see, pretty much. And that's what happens in the Friday videos, where I don't get into clarifications at all. No exceptions, so don't even try. And that's just for the Friday. The rest of the videos I put out there are being clarified. Gonna look into, did I say about timestamps? I don't remember, but if I didn't, timestamps will be below in the description box and in the comment section. They will only work after the premiere is done uploading. So if you find yourself watching the live version of this video, you might be finding yourself also saying, oh, the timestamps don't work, and I might be finding myself into looking at that comment and be like, they probably didn't watch the intro. So timestamps, I will be looking into wherever your energy is at in regards to something or someone that is attached to your energy. Could be a person, could be a situation. To me right now, for example, it's this little buddy. You know, so could be anything. And no, my cat and my dog are sleeping, so they're not really. But you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that person. So try to work around that fixation of, oh my God, this is a love reading and that's it, and I don't have love in my life. And I think you do. But yeah, it's not only about that. So where you're at in regards to this energy that's attached to you, where the energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energy is at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each sign. Sun, moon, rising, everything. We have a little bit of everything in our charts. I don't have Aquarius at all. Huh. It just hit me. Wait a minute. We have everything, but I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have Aquarius. It's, however, being on opposite side of Leo, which I am, my sun is Leo. God, the snowman scared the shit out of me. We're very similar because we're mirrored signs, so opposite signs, mirror signs. But the snowman scared me because it moves and it creates a shadow, and I'm like, a spider, a big ass spider is coming my way, and it wasn't. It was a snowman doing that. But yeah, so it's open for any kind of sign you want to watch. I'm not really fixated on signs. You can watch a Sagittarius reading and not associate with that sign at all. There could be messages in there because you felt drawn to watch it. So it's not in my case, it's not a, oh, you gotta watch for sun or rising, or this is for that specific purpose only. My intention when I do readings is for the message to get to whoever needs to hear it. So the labels that we put on things, that's our fault. That doesn't mean there's not a message in so many things out there, you know. Everything else, anything else. I don't think. God, I wish I could have like a prompter or something with everything that I need to. That would make it fun though. That would be like, let's see what's next. And no, it's the surprise of it all. Okay, so I think we're good to go. If I forgot something, I forgot something. So, Earth signs, Capricorn. Let's see. Alright, so on your side, you get the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Justice card. You're going through a little bit of a conflict here within yourself because I feel like you are emotionally detached from a situation in which you're still kind of trying to find some sort of resolution, some sort of balance in that situation. But your heart is not in it anymore. So that's the conflict. Like, wait, why the hell am I doing this? You know, at the end of the day, why am I still kind of putting in effort here when I'm not here anymore? You know, so it could be any kind of situation in your life where you're finding yourself in this conflict of still putting in effort even though you're gone from it. From whoever or whatever is connected to you here, they get the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Wow, that's a lot of mind torture that this person is going through. There's someone here that's very stubbornly hanging on to this concept of the mind has to make sense of things, and the mind doesn't at this time, for them at least. You know, there's Two of Swords and Eight of Swords. I mean, that's self-entrapment, because they just let their mind run the show, and when that happens, they find themselves into but why, but when, but how, not even giving themselves time to hear themselves breathing, you know, feel things through it. Nope. So somebody here that's attached to you is very, very confused. For the connection, you get the Judgment, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. It's actually heading into a good place, this connected energy of yours. It's heading towards a balanced place. Now, things may not look that great. There's conflict on your side. There's self-entrapment on this person's side. I see it on the long run getting into a good place if you learn how to deal with these energies, and the both of you, and possibly together, and bring them into that place of collaboration somehow. You know, I see this as having the potential to go into a good place if the two of you want to work through these energies together. Currently, again, I see a lot of around this. But this energy I don't see as sticking around for long. So, interesting how it shows up. Like, right now, things are crap, but it's gonna get better. And it's kind of showing up like that. Let's see what the universe has. There's tension, there's conflict, there's all sorts of things. See? Strength card, Three of Cups, reconciliation energy. Like, let's make it a loving space again. And again, it's gonna work out. Things are heading in this direction. Don't stress out if things are not looking too great right now, because they're not, by the looks of it, from my side, on either side of you. But for the connected energy, just give it time, give it patience, and apparently it'll go into a better direction. So that's it, Cappy. That is it. Moving on to Taurus. Rudolph is refusing to move. I think Rudolph is a Taurus. Here. Bring it to you. He's gonna start moving because he's a Taurus. I told you. Yeah. Yeah. He's onto your energy. Bull, reindeer. Yeah. Now he's moving. Rudolph. Okay, I couldn't go on with your reading without Rudolph moving. Let's see, Taurus. All right, so on your side, you get the Two of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. There's a lot of waiting on your side, and through this waiting, there's a lot of trying to learn something through something very painful, through a very painful situation. I don't see initiative, I don't see action, I just see kind of standing there in this energy, and the more you sit in it, the more pain you feel, pretty much. Painful it gets. For some reason. I do see you learning something from it, though. It's not pointless. It seems pointless. It may feel pointless, you know, just, I gotta sit in this freaking crap. I see some movement in a learning perspective from this situation. I don't know what it is, though. This would be interesting to clarify, but no. On your person's side, you get the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Empress. This person may be showing up here as, but I love you, you're the only one in my life, it's just you, that's it. And they may be honest about it. I don't think you believe them necessarily. There's a sense of distrust here, a sense of, okay, you're showing me your love, but I don't know. It could be on their side that they're not honest about it. It could be that they think they have you in that place, in that energy of you're the only one for me kind of energy. And maybe they are lying to themselves here, you know. But there is a sense of not trusting this. For the connection, you get the Judgment card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Death card. Somebody's deciding here to not deal with this anymore, to not give this another chance. Could be you. Could be you. There's definitely a sense of, I don't want to deal with this anymore on somebody's side. And by the looks of it, it could be you. What? Oh, not this one, this one. Let's see what the universe has. Rudolph has stopped moving again. Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups. Somebody's still trying. Somebody's still trying. Somebody still has their heart open. Action is here being put and effort into this situation. There could be a marriage here at stake. One of you currently is in that place of deciding that no, they don't want to deal with this anymore. The other one is still trying. Now, I saw you as being the one that's like, nope. The other person still showing up with love. The roles can be reversed, so, you know, you take them as they resonate. But that's it, Taurus. Moving on to Virgo. All right, so on your side, you get the Four of Cups, the Hierophant, the Lovers. Could be dealing with a marriage here. Whatever the case, I feel like you're feeling this has a very powerful connection with someone. Very strong soul connection. There's a sense of discontent on your side when it comes to this connection. Overall, I feel like if you would look at just the intensity that you feel towards this, that's very positive, very overwhelming, possibly at times. But there's something about it that makes you like, I hate this about this situation. I don't know what. There's a sense of discontent on your side, definitely, currently. For them, they get the World, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Swords. You're confused as hell, this person. There's something, you know, when a cycle is ending in your life, when you're letting go of something, I don't see necessarily that this connection is being let go. It could be for some of you, but I don't see that as happening right now. I see them as letting go of something in their life. And it's kind of like because of this connection, they're able to do that. They're able to, sometimes you just let go of things that just don't match your vibration anymore, or just overall they're just not good for you anymore. And I see this person doing that, but then they're kind of in the dark about what's next in that. Let's say this person has given up a job that they hate. They like, no, I don't want this, and then they're finding themselves in that place of, I quit, I let it go, I don't need it because I hate it, what the fuck do I do now? You know, it kind of comes in like that. And it doesn't have to be about a job, it could be just about anything in their life, but they're in that place of confusion about what's next. For the connection, you get the Moon, the Three of Swords, the King of Cups. There's pain that somebody's holding on to and they're not letting it know. So if that's you and you're hurt about something, you're kind of hiding it. If that's them and hurt about something, they're kind of hiding it. I see that as long as your heart is open through it, and possibly as long as you start at least opening up about also what's unpleasant, not only about the beautiful stuff, things are gonna be okay. It could be you here, because you do have a sense of discomfort here of, you know, so it could be you that you're hiding. I don't know, they may have said something and you got pissed off and you never told them. And you're holding it in, and then they say something else and you're holding that in, and then it piles up until you explode and you're like, fuck off. And no, it doesn't have to be that way. You know, if something's not feeling right with you, maybe you should express it here, because I do see love. So as long as I see that, I know it's fixable, whatever it is. Let me see what the universe has. Why am I keep getting the same deck? And I don't want the same deck. The universe has another deck. Whew. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Yeah, definitely. There's happiness, there's stability here. There's good stuff happening in this connection. As long as you're, and I see a lot of healing for this connection. It just needs to, the overall idea of this reading for you today is somebody needs to be honest about whatever, even the bad times, not only with the good times, like, hey, it feels so good and I feel so happy that you're here. Like if something hurt you, even the smallest thing, or if you feel that discontent about something, just speak up. Why would you hold that in, you know? Kind of comes in like that. And I feel like you're learning through this experience, so good. That's it, Virgo. Moving on to fire signs. Hold on. Not like this. What did I do? Aries. I was like, no, that's not right. That's not, no. So, I want Aries to come in first. All right, let's see. On your side, you get the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Looking at the overall picture here, and I see a lot of back and forth, and a lot of not deciding, is this the person I want to be with? Is this not? Maybe it's this one, maybe, you know, there's that kind of energy that comes in from both of you, actually. Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords. It's like jumping from one situation to another, like you're leaving a situation because you feel it's not that great for you, but then you get into the next one and it feels like crap all over again, or even worse than the previous one. But it's, I mean, the intention behind it is, I want to get away from this because it's yuck. And then you get into the next thing, which again, it kind of feels like you're in this roller coaster, continuous roller coaster of trying to escape some sort of energy that keeps on following you. Not the greatest one, you know? And if you're in this place and you're running from this energy, you might actually be creating this. And you're gonna hate me for saying that, but that's how it's gonna, because your fear of not to get into the same situation again is gonna create the same situation again, or even worse. So, on their side, they get the Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Lovers. All right, they choose you. For them, again, it kind of, whoever this is, there's someone in your life that's looking at it like, if I were to be with somebody for the long run, it would be Aries. You know, it's kind of like they look at things, they look at options, they look at situations, and they're like, you're the one that I want to be with. Because they feel this powerful connection here to you, whoever this is. But I see you running from them. For the connection, you got the Two of Cups, Six of Cups, the Tower. Yeah, I see two situations here, at least two. Separate situations in love for you. And I'm not saying you're going and trying this with this person, that with that person. But I see some sort of an overwhelming kind of energy of, I don't know what to choose anymore. I don't know who I want anymore. Kind of like fuck it all kind of energy. So let's see what the universe has. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. It almost feels like you're gonna go with what makes sense from a very logical perspective. I kind of see you shut down emotionally, so be mindful of that. I see you deciding a lot from your mind space rather than your emotions. You are gonna go with what looks good on paper, or what looks good to the world or to the outside, not to what looks or feels good to your heart. There's some sort of a choice that you're making now to go with what's logical or what's normal. Which, I mean, if you want to go with that, by all means. I don't see any emotions at stake, which emotions might help you get in tune with what it is that you truly want deep down. So, that's it. Moving on to Leo. What's happening here, Leo? On your side, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Justice card. I feel like you're kind of trying to learn some sort of balance here, some sort of balancing situation. I do see you detaching from something, but not really completely letting it go. But then trying to balance those energies out where it feels like probably inside of you, you can never let go of this. On the outside, everything that shows up is telling you, but you have let go of this, you know, kind of thing. There's some sort of reconciliation between the energy, the outside energy and the inside energy. Like it's really hard to explain. Hopefully you got that. Balancing out of what comes out to the surface with what you deeply, deeply feel inside of you, kind of thing. There's that sense in you that's trying to be acceptant of what's outside versus what's inside and trying to mush them together somehow. I hope you got that. I know what's in my head about it and I see the image of it, and sometimes it's so hard to explain that it's like, oh shit, how do I tell them this? But hope you got it. You got a lot of love coming your way, Leo, from everywhere. Every direction you look, it's like whew, on whoever's connected to you here. And it's interesting because I've never seen this in a reading. I see two situations in 3 cards, 2 different situations. You got the 9 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 6 of Cups. Usually the Lovers and the 6 of Cups, to me, they represent the same kind of energy, just one comes from the major arcana, one from the minor. To me right now it feels like 2 different things, 2 different people almost, but very important soul connections here. Whatever the case, they feel a lot of happiness, a lot of love in what it is that they have towards you in terms of emotions, you know, from both of these sides. And in the connection kind of looks the same, like the both situations carry a lot of love for it, but there's one specific one that wants to make things work with you, that is willing to put in the effort, is willing to put in the work. For the connection, you get the King of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles. Very interesting the way it showed up. Again, it does seem like one of them is putting in what they need to be put in here to make things work with you. The other one, yes, there's love. I don't see action on their part, probably because I don't have as many cards to show them. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see what the universe has. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Swords. Things have turned around for you, Leo. Or, if not yet, they will. And all things are heading into the direction of love. Brand new beginning in love. It's like everything you're looking at, everything you're experiencing, everything you're touching, feeling, seeing is through the eyes of love, kind of thing. That's where the energy is shifting towards for you. And it's because you're going through a lot of healing still, you know? You're opening up your heart big time. And that's when you'll experience a lot of the things that surround you through the aspect of love. I almost said I want to be a Leo, and then I'm like, I'm a Leo. Dumbass, you are a Leo. Duh. Because that's beautiful energy. But I forget that I'm a Leo. Moving on to Sagittarius. Let's see what our newest Romeo and Juliet are doing. And no, I don't want to hear it, but they didn't live forever. Yes, they did. That was there forever. Okay? 5 minutes. That was good enough for them. And then again, we can change the story. It doesn't have to be like people hang on to the negative stuff. Like, oh, but they died. So are we one day. You know, it's gonna happen. That's our forever. That was theirs. God, this time thing. It's messing us up like no tomorrow. That was there forever. That was it. Just 5 minutes. Well, if you put time on it, yeah, it's gonna feel like, oh my God, just 5 minutes. What do we got here? Romeo, Not getting along with Juliet. Huh. On your side, you get the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. You love this person. You want to make things work with this person. Okay? That's the bottom line. Love is there. You kind of know that they love you too. There's a sense that you're feeling that from them. Like, there's an inner knowing to it. And you want to make things work. However, King of Pentacles came out in reverse. You may be the one that's not feeling able at this time to make this work, or you're not seeing this person being able to get into this energy that you truly want to achieve with them, which is beautiful energy, I gotta say. But of course, it takes two to tango. So if you don't have that partner to make this, to create this with, so you might not be seeing them in this energy required for you to attain this beautiful energy that you want to. For them, they get the Knight of Wands, the World, the Ten of Wands, because they're on and off, on and off. They keep coming, then they're backing off. They show up, then they disappear. Then, you know, there's that kind of energy to it. And it's hard for them to sustain this energy. I kind of see that it's getting very difficult for them to be so pulled to you and then just disappearing or who knows what, because they're fluctuating through those energies, right? It's hard for them to do it, but they keep on doing it. For the connection, you get the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles. It could be that from this energy of love and equal give and take and let's do this together because we love each other, it could be that you're kind of dropping this into, you know what, let's just be friends because I'm tired of this kind of thing. So there's an energy of kind of dropping from the love aspect, because again, you're not seeing this person capable of doing this with you in that loving aspect. So it could be like, you know what, let's just try to be friends for now and see where it goes. Because obviously, no, you can't work with this energy. In terms of reliability on their part, you don't see them reliable at this time. So let's see what the universe has. I'm not, my foot is dead. Okay, come back to life, come back to life. That's what you do. If you sit for like half an hour with me stuck, feet are dying. All right, so from the universe, you get the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. That's your wish. That's what you want to happen. Again, this energy of partnership, of I need to know I can count on you, you know, for the long run. That's what your wish is currently. Deep down, with this King of Pentacles in reversed, I feel like you don't believe that you can have this right now, for the moment, with this person. So you might be flipping another page on them. Like, you know what, let's not be Romeo and Juliet for a while. Let's just be friends. Let's see how that works out. Kind of thing. That's it, Saggy. Moving on to air signs, Gemini. On your side, you get the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups. You want to make things work in a situation. You're in a very open energy to make something work. You're very giving, very just out there, you know, to not in any conflict, kind of, oh, but I don't want to because I love them, but I don't want to love them. And blah. Nothing like that. You're coming from a very open space here to make something work. On their side, they get the Four of Cups, the Justice card, the Ten of Wands. It's a little difficult to work with this kind of energy because they're not in the same energy at all. They're in that kind of energy of just making things heavy, hard. Like, does it have to be hard all the time? And this person would reply with yes, for some reason. I don't think they're doing it on purpose, to be honest with you. It's just they want things in a certain way, and when that doesn't happen, it kind of creates a lot of clashing, a lot of, ooh, man. They could be or trying to believe that they have all the control in the world, and when they discover that that's actually not true, that might be very disappointing to them. There's a sense of wanting for things to happen in a certain way with you here. And, you know, that's a lot of expectations. And when those expectations aren't met, which is 99.9.9.9% of the time, it's going to create difficulty for them. For the connection, you get the Five of Wands, the Death card, the Moon. That's why there could be a lot of conflict in between the two of you. No matter how much openness you have, how much willingness to work through things, if this person keeps on being in the same kind of energy, which it does look like a downer, like they're going to go against what you're doing just because kind of thing. And again, I'm not saying that they're doing it on purpose. It's just the energy that they're finding themselves in currently. And that's going to create an ending to the situation because it can't continue like this. You two are not on the same frequency at all. And it's not going to be sustainable. There's a lot of conflict here because of that. And the Moon is hiding the fact that things might not look that great currently, you know, if things are going to go on like this. Now, you can change them, you can tell them, but you shouldn't act like this. You should come into my energy and then we'll be fine, because they're not going to get it. It has to come from them, you know. So, roles can be reversed also, so the downer could be you, Gemini. Hopefully not, but, you know. Let's see what the universe has for you. Strength card, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of getting tired of this. I see you kind of emotionally detaching here and still participating in this, but not really. Your whole energy isn't in it anymore. For some reason, you're still involved in this. It's like whatever I said about the connection, you possibly were in that place of looking at me and being like, yep, it's kind of done. But you're still in this situation. You know, you're not pulling away from it. Even though emotionally, I don't see you in it too much anymore. Really? Felix's food? So, yeah. That's it, Gemini. Your intentions are good about it, but, I mean, if you have no... what do you call it? Response, positive response from the other side. What can you do? That's it, Gemini. Moving on to Aquarius. He doesn't want food. He sleeps. Doggies. We have 3 huge dogs like our neighbors 2 houses down. Huge. I just want to pet them and they're huge. They get up and they like 2 paws. They would be double my size probably, and I'm 5'9". Those are huge babies. If they get my baby, they'll never. I think they're playful. Aquarius, on your side, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. There's a lot of emphasis on self here when it comes to you. Something changed, something happened where all of the energy that you put out there towards other things, other people, other whatever, you kind of took all of that and put it into you. Like, I need to take a look at myself. I need to cut the crap, pause the world, and just do me and look at me, you know? And I feel like there's a sense of growing with that. But it came from a sudden change in you, a sudden shift. On whoever's connected to you here, they get the Star, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands. They may portray themselves as, you know, to you as being like, I'm done with this. I don't love you anymore. I don't feel anything for you anymore. I don't, you know, there's a sense of, but I feel like that's a little bit deceiving. I feel like, because it comes in with the sense of ego. Like, I'm going to show you how happy I am without you. And when that comes in like that, I don't trust it. That this person is actually detached emotionally. You know, when it comes in with the sense of, I'm going to throw this in your face so that you can see, I see that in the cards, but I don't trust it. Because you're showing up here as the first card for this is your energy. You're showing up here as the first card for this person's energy. And they wouldn't be attached to you if they were emotionally detached. So I feel like they're kind of throwing it in your face that they're good without you. I personally don't believe it. For the connection, you get the Judgment card, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's making a decision to pick things up from where you two left off and start building on things. Now, I don't know if that's you or them or the both of you are reaching this conclusion. I see you focused on you still. Them focused on throwing it in your face that they're happy without you. So I don't know who the hell is making this decision. But there is a sense of an energy of attraction coming in at play. So based on that, it could be either one of you that's kind of going to get up one day and being like, hey, let's make this work again. You know, kind of thing. But let's see what the universe has. Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands. Yeah, currently nobody's doing shit about this. Nobody's taking action towards this. And it feels heavy for the both of you. Because the both of you kind of have that sense of, man, I wish something happened. I wish things moved. But currently nobody's doing it. Nobody's moving. And again, it makes things pretty difficult. But it is what it is. That's it. Did I? No. Okay. Moving on to Libra. Alright, so on your side you get the Three of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Five of Pentacles. Libra, Libra, Libra. What am I going to do with you? You're working through your abandonment issues. That's the good news. However sucky it sounds, that's actually the good news. The bad news, There's no good or bad. Is there? There's just news. That's one news. The second news is that you're still kind of waiting for something to happen with someone. Which is not necessarily, I mean, we've all done that. God forbid. There's not one single person, unless they live to be 90 and they say, I've never been in love and I don't know what pain is. And it could be, I don't know. Maybe there are people like, I don't know. But for whoever has experienced love in their life, I mean, we're all guilty of that, still waiting for who knows what. So I kind of see you in this transformative, or this really dealing with this. You've been dealing with this for quite some time, and you're still dealing with it, trying to figure out where this wound is coming from, why does it apply to this situation, why does it hurt you so much in this situation, and so on and so forth. That's a tough one to deal with, but kind of going through it right now. For them, they get the Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Tower. This person wants to work on themselves, but I feel like they're facing difficulty whenever that's, let's just put it that way. I plan that as of Monday, I'm gonna start Googling stuff about working on myself. And then Monday morning, who knows what the hell happens, and this person forgets all about it. And it's like, Google what? So I see a willingness on their part to start working on themselves. I also see a struggle to do that, things coming up, and this person never reaching that place to fully work on themselves, or getting distracted along the way. You know, so something's happening here in that department where they want to focus everything onto them, and they just can't at this time. Or whenever they try, it's just, could be challenges from the universe. Like, do you really want to do this? Let's see. You know, and who knows what's happening. For the connection, you get the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands. Oh, this person wants this with you. I see this as being them. They're very attracted to you at this time, and very discontent because there's some sort of a disruption between the two of you. There's something disrupting this flow between the two of you, the energy right now. Some sort of a blockage. And that's their dissatisfaction with this situation here, because they would wish for the two of you to be together, to interact in that loving, passionate way. So let's see what the universe has. The Six of Swords, the Hermit, the Six of Cups. You two need to be apart for a while to deal with your own, in this connection, separation. At this time, it looks like it's recommended by the doctor called universe. For some reason, there's a separation, there's a disruption that needs to happen for this connection, so that the two of you can actually step within oneself, with you within yourself, them within themselves. So there's a need to walk away from the connection and into yourselves. Sometimes it has to happen that way, as painful as it is, and as much as we say, but I can do this with them by my side, and we can, no, not the kind of really deep work, because they would distract you. Oh, honey, I love you so much. A lot of people find that, no, love doesn't distract me. So that's it. Moving on to water signs, Cancer. Okay, so on your side, you get the Death card, the Two of Wands, the Judgment card. You ended a situation, and you're kind of in that place of looking out there and being like, okay, what's next? Now, I don't know if this is a love situation, a job situation, a friendship situation. It could be anything in your life. But it comes from a sense of ending and looking at, all right, this chapter is done. What's up ahead? You know? I feel like you're learning a lot from this experience, whatever this experience is. It's bringing you a lot of knowledge. For whoever's connected to you here, they get the 9 of Cups, the Temperance card, the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this? Whoever this person is teaching you a lot about emotional balance, about yourself. I don't see this. I see this more as a mentor or someone you're learning a lot from. It's very interesting because it doesn't look like, oh my God, I left the situation and this person still loves me. It doesn't look like that. It looks more like someone you are learning from currently. So it could be just anybody in your life. Because it's not an obvious kind of, you learn just by them being in your life kind of thing, you know? It's not like they're showing you a map with, this is how you should be happy. No. It's just with their presence in your life. I don't know who this is. It's very interesting. For the connection, you get the Tower, the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. Learning one very important lesson in here, that when things are not equally shared in between you and another person or you and another situation, if you're giving too much to a situation and it's not responding with something, you're learning that, nope, I'm not going to be putting in effort in whatever doesn't respond to me with the... There's that flow, right? When you get and understand fully what equal give and take means, and when you get on that path of giving to a person or a situation, and you don't get anything in return, that's not... It doesn't allow that flow, right? It kind of stops there. Like, you're not getting anything back, you know? So you're kind of learning that lesson here. Something is happening, something possibly unpleasant, that's teaching you this lesson right now, but I see you really understanding it and being like, well, that equal give and take is not here, that flow is not here, so out I go, you know, out of any kind of situation. Very interesting. Let's see what the universe has for you. Oops. The Fool, the Queen of Swords, the 6 of Swords. This is crazy energy. The Fool and the Queen of Swords. I would have to really imagine that, envision that happening. Being really logical about things, but taking a chance on things. How does that work? That's funny. I do see, no, it's tied up with the 6 of Swords, so that's why it starts to make sense here, because if it was only the Fool and the Queen of Swords, I would be like, what? Somewhere within you, you want to be in this place of just taking chances, just going with the flow, trusting whatever's out there is not going to let you fall. Everything's going to be okay, everything, just trusting the unknown, pretty much. And I feel like your logical perspective didn't let you do that for quite some time. And it's time for you to let go of this perspective. It has to be this way. It has to be that way. What if it has to be that you take a leap of faith into the unknown? You know, because there's that desire within you to do that more and more and more. And for that, you would have to give up the logical perspective on things. And I feel like you're doing that as well. So... good. Okay. Moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the 6 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. how do I put this? Imagine, like, let's create this visual, right? You're Scorpio, you're a person, right? And your body is turned this way. You're walking away from a situation. You're done. Your body's turned like this. You're not, you don't care what's up in there, like what's happening behind you. Something within you is kind of like forcing you to turn and look this way, and you can't help it. You're walking that way and you're kind of like, but no, 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 no. And while your body is walking that way, that's the energy that I see here. I see you kind of walking away from a situation, not wanting to, like, no, hell no. No, nobody's going to make me. And nobody is. But you are walking away. So that's kind of like, it's hard to explain, but hopefully the visual did it. If not, it's that whole sense of, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna eventually do it, and I did it, and I'm good, but you're still there, you know? For them, they get the Tower, King of Cups, Ten of Wands. You're there in the middle of their spread here. Something happened here. You might have told this person, yeah, fuck off, I'm out. You might have turned, but again, you're kind of not really. But they may have gotten it like, oh my god, Scorpio actually left, because it feels hard on their side, and it feels like something happened here that's attached to your energy, and it's not something pretty with the Ten of Wands being here. For the connection, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Death card. There you are, there's your energy, and there's this sense of an ending here, and a sense of determination in it. Like this time, it's done. I think you lie, because I see that you're not completely, you want to be, but not completely. You're still giving to this energy, this other energy. So let's see what the universe has. Seriously. Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups. There could be that struggle to not want to depend on the other person to make you happy, to not want to rely upon them completely. I do see a sense of wanting a brand new beginning where you feel you're independent, you're your own person. You also want this. You also want love. You also want to share that with somebody else. So it could be a little bit of a struggle here of being with this person, but also at the same time feeling independent, feeling like you don't depend on them fully, you know? And when people get into this energy of trying to do that, and they are actually in a relationship, it could cause a little bit of a struggle there. So it could be that, you know? Interesting. Let's see. That's it. Oops. Moving on to Pisces. I gotta start wearing my Christmas shirts and hats, and I gotta get into the mood. I'm not fully into the mood. This bobbleheads kind of got me there, but gotta spice it up Christmas wise. Yeah, gonna get my hat out, which is right there. On your side, you get the High Priestess, the World, the Nine of Cups. Your intuition is kind of telling you that something is over and it feels like crap. You feel that's your intuition, and it could be your intuition. I don't know if it is over. There's a situation where you're connected to someone here and they have a lot of love. Yes, there's a lot of pain at stake, and it could feel like it's over now. No. But again, listen to your intuition, listen to how you feel. There's a lesson in, even if I see that it's not, if you're feeling it, there has to be a reason for you to feel that. You gotta have something to learn out of it to actually feel that something is over. So you can go to readers, to whoever, and they're gonna tell you, no. Yeah, it's gonna make you feel better temporarily, but there's a lesson in this. There's a reason why you're feeling what you're feeling. And I see your intuition telling you that something might be over. For their side, on their side, they get the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands. There's openness, there's happiness, there's love. And I do see communication here, opening up to communication. For the connection, though, you get the Empress, the Three of Swords, the Hierophant. It could be a marriage, it could be a long-term commitment, it could be something very spiritually felt or very powerful in that sense. At least on your side. I do see you being hurt, really hurt by something here. Now, I'm not sure if it's something within this connection or if it's something that this connection brought to the surface for you to address. Could be either or. It kind of depends. Let me see what the universe has. Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. The energy of coming together and love is here. However, the more you expand upon how to make it happen and when to make it happen or if to make it happen, the more options you get. It's like let's see, you're looking for a chair for your kitchen, and you know you have in mind what you want to get, right? And then you open this internet tab and then you look at the picture. It's like, oh my god, it's so pretty. But then you get a suggestion, which is another option. You open that, then you get another one, and then you find yourself with 100 tabs open and no chair in your kitchen. Kind of like this. Like, I want for this to happen, for the two of us to come together in love, but how do I make it happen? Can I make it like this? Can I do it like this? Can I, how? Until you get to the point where you say, fuck it all, close all the tabs, I don't need any chair in my kitchen. Kind of, same kind of energy around this aspect. If you want it, just go with whatever feels right in the beginning. Go with the first freaking tab open, you know? Don't go with a suggestion. No, but it's your instinct. It's always your instinct. Your first instinct in things. Because I see the more you think about it on how to make it happen, the more it doesn't happen, to the point where you're going to be like, I don't even want to do this anymore. If that's you, that could be them. I don't know. But that's it. That's it. So, that's what I have. Meanwhile, I didn't come up with any kind of other stories for you guys. Rudolph still doesn't want to move. It moved when I brought it in for Taurus, and then it stubbornly refused. Now it's moving because it's in front of the light. But over there, it's shadowed by the snowman. So, sorry, Rudolph. Dick! Yeah, I'm gonna play with these guys again. I'm gonna bring them over every time, before Christmas and after. And I'm gonna bring in some more Christmas stuff. So, that's it. I will see you guys for the mid-months. Oh my god, how does time fly so fast? Freaking time. I gave up on time a long time ago. And time gave up on me a long time ago. Mid-December though, really? Okay. Yeah, for mid-months. This weekend. So, was there anything else? I feel like I'm missing something. There's something else. Nothing. So, that's it. And thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.